day 42. A lot of time passed since the last video where I made a corset out of vinyl records. I had surgery on my jaw and it was terrible. I totally underestimated it. This side of my face was just so swollen. I looked like a beaver. My conclusion of the past week until today was that healing is painful. Healing is always portrayed as like this glamorous self-care thing, self-love, and you're like, and it is totally that. But healing can be also very ugly, testing you and like challenging your spirit. So I've been really struggling and trying to push through this pain. I made the mistake to perform with a swollen jaw. Like the gig itself was really cool and I had so much fun with the other artists who performed, who invited me, because we played at a record store. It was great. My parents were there. My mom took care of me the entire week. But yeah, I was performing with a swollen jaw and I was just like, I couldn't open my mouth. The pain was worse the next day. Today, my mom drove me home back to my apartment and I looked outside of the window. There was a big graffiti and it said heal. Talking music stuff, I am so happy. I'm really on a good way, I think. And there's so much work to do still, but yeah, let's just not think about it. If I start thinking about how much work I still have to do to finish this, I'm gonna go crazy. So I'm not. The mix for Alien is almost done. The cover art, I know what I want. It's gonna be finished this week, then I can upload it. And then Pickles, I am trying to find ways to integrate a pedal steel guitar. But I do want to finish Pickles this week for sure. And I'm excited for the cover art. It's gonna be funny. In terms of strategy, which is totally not my strength, I am not a strategic person. I am definitely a very intuitive and creative person. I'm just gonna release my music on Bandcamp first, and then I'm also gonna release it on digital platforms later. The fun thing is that you can like build up hype around your music if you only release certain songs on Bandcamp. So you could play around with that. For me, I think it's important to think about intention as an artist. And my intention with this album is to share my vision and to be 100%, 120% present with this is my artistry. Totally uncompromised and like this is my work. And the reason for that is because I do want to attract people that I could work with in the future who get my vision. To have your people that you can expand with creatively. And the other intention is community. I really want to build community, just as I said since day one. But I can only build community if I show up 100% as myself, no matter how weird that version of me is. The reason why I'm doing these vlogs is because I want to be able to show up as myself without masking myself all of the time. The third intention for this project is I'm just gonna do it on my terms. It's really slow. I'm moving like a snail, really. But, you know, sometimes snails accidentally land on trampolines, and those trampolines sometimes catapult you into a different level all of a sudden. You never know who's watching, and I'm just a firm believer that my art is gonna take me to the places I'm meant to go. And for me, successful art is art that I allow to exist without having it to shape it a certain way to please somebody. So that's my strategy. My strategy is just my intuition. But listen, you know, I'd love to work with people who know more about strategy. Gonna release everything on Bandcamp, and then I'm gonna release it on digital platforms. And also, I'm gonna look into which distributor, because it's important to read the terms and conditions. I feel like this video was like so long. But yeah, I mean, it's been a wild ride last week. I'm overwhelmed as hell. So I'm gonna go sleep, like right there. Healing takes time. That's for sure. But that's okay.